It's day 3 here in South Africa. You can hear the baboon yelling in the background. Still no animals on the ground. We celebrated a little prematurely with our monkey yesterday. Dakota saw it down in the binoculars, but when we went to retrieve it, it was gone. We tracked it and couldn't find it. So we reviewed the shot, and it turned out it wasn't quite as good as we thought it was. So he and Philemon are out trying to find it right now. Kevin and I are sitting in the elevated blind, again over the water hole, seeing what we can get. We saw some warthogs up here, so we're hoping one of them will come to the water hole today. So keep them crossed. Let's see what happens.
Almost immediately, a large herd of impala with several good rams came in for a drink. Some small warthogs soon followed. It was great to see more giraffes at such a close distance. This warthog was tempting, but still a bit too young.
Well, it is now afternoon here on day 3. We were in the elevated blind this morning. We saw some nice impala rams, a couple small warthogs, female baboon. The male wouldn't come in. So we decided to move this afternoon. Just got back from lunch, and we are in the ground blind that Dakota and I sat in last night where I hit the monkey. So we are really hoping that the blue wildebeest bulls will come up here this afternoon. We had seen them down the road earlier, so we're hoping they work their way up this afternoon. So we're going to see what happens.
It was really exciting to see all of these different species come in at once. This red hartebeest standing broadside at 15 yards was one of the largest I've ever seen. I was really tempted to take him, but opted to hold off in the hopes of seeing a blue wildebeest. Finally, the big blue wildebeest bull I was hoping for came in. Unfortunately, after hanging around for nearly 15 minutes, he never offered me a shot.
Day 4 here. Still nothing on the ground. We got pretty close yesterday. We saw a lot of stuff. And about 45 minutes before quitting time, nice herd of blue wildebeest came in. Big bull. But wouldn't give us the shot. So we are at the blind that we hunted the first day. We're we saw took a shot at that baboon, and now we're hoping for a big warthog or hopefully a nice wildebeest. So we're gonna see what happens. And nothing happened. Alright, it is the afternoon of day 4. This morning, we were in a ground blind.
That's gonna be a long shot.
Just got here. So here he was, back, the baboon that we had missed the first day, which my other PH, Kevin, had affectionately dubbed the hanky-panky baboon. He was sitting about 40 yards away, facing the other direction. Again, little far out of my comfort zone. I would have liked to seen him about 30 yards. I wasn't shooting well up until this point. My blood pressure was up. I was having a difficult time steadying the pin, even when I was shooting back at camp, which I would do every morning before we went out. But we figured we'd take the shot, and fortunately, we reviewed the tape, and it was at least a clean miss. I'd also like to stress the fact that when it came time to edit the footage from this video, I intentionally did not take out the shots that made me look less than glamorous. Unlike some hunters who may have their own television show, or maybe their name on a piece of gear, I wanted to bring you my hunt exactly as it went down, the low points as well as the high points. I've had several concessions tell me in the past, "Oh, we had Joe Hunter in here last week. Can't believe that guy has his own television show. He was a terrible shot." Yet you watch Joe Hunter's show and you'd swear he's the best shot on the planet. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to bring you my hunt exactly as it went down. As a great hunter once said, if you don't miss much, you don't shoot much.
Though neither of these warthog boars were monsters, they were mature. Since it was so late in the hunt, I opted to take the larger of the two.
Well, there's our first animal down on day 4. Better late than never, I guess, but it was a good shot. It stuck him right through. He won't go far. That's an animal that has eluded me on my first 2 safaris. It wasn't the biggest warthog ever, but it was a nice hog. It was close. It was about 15 yards, I guess. And we're getting late here, so I thought I'm going to take this guy. He's going to look great on the wall. And we're going to sit here for a little bit, let him bleed out, make sure he's done, and then we're going to go on the recovery. Stay tuned. Thanks, man.
To our astonishment, a herd of wildebeest came in no more than 10 minutes after arrowing the warthog, and heading up the middle of the pack was the huge bull we were unable to get a shot at the day before. It felt like we were waiting an eternity before he offered us a shot. Dakota was so excited he forgot to move the camera to get the shot in frame.
Yes, good shot.
Are you kidding me right here?
How does that even happen?
How does that even happen? It's because Dakota's the man, that's how it happens. We're waiting for the truck to come to pick us up with the warthog, and all of a sudden a herd of bulls, wildebeest, come out. And we hear the truck coming down the road. And just before he gets here, Dylan's able to make the call and stop him and turn him around. And the bulls came in and we took the monster, the big boy, at 30 yards. I think we got a good shot, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good shot. It was a very good shot.
So now, we got two to recover at one clip. That's a first for me, man. I've never done this. I've seen other people do it, but... till day 4, we had nothing on the ground. Now we got our two main animals within about 15, 20-minute period. Thank you, Lord.
Nice, dude.
We're going to go get these two guys.